Yogini here. Welcome to the weekly reading. I'm also live here on Reddit. And just wondering, how was your weekend? I need to take a big breath out. I don't know about you. Lot of shit has been bubbling up to the surface to be healed. And in some cases, the healing takes place. Oh, I got a funky message going on my laptop. Let me just get rid of that. Okay. So sometimes the healing takes place simply by acknowledging what's true to you, what's right for you, and someone saying hi, and speaking your truth to yourself first, and then speaking truth to whoever else is involved. It's Gilly Sunshine's in the house. Oh, you decided to find a therapist. Amazing. Good job. That is so great. Congratulations on that. You know, last week for me was incredibly emotional. A lot of stuff bubbling up to the surface. I also had my second COVID shot. So it was like perfect timing because I didn't feel very good with my second shot. So I gave myself permission. My throat chakra, people. I gave myself permission to rest and cry and go through all that. And I actually had a healing session with one of my healers. So even healers need healers, right? And I had some profound aha moments, which is really good. It helped me, just having the session with her helped everything to bubble up more and create clarity. And so, yeah, as of this weekend, some big changes are rumbling in my life. I'm not going to share them just yet. Things are not totally, I guess, solidified, but yeah. So big stuff is happening, and it feels divinely guided. Beautiful timing. And this week, more healing is available to us. And it's like a next level of healing. It's a higher vibrational, this golden healing energy that's coming through that is softer. We don't need as much of a bang you on the top of the head kind of energy that we had last week. So it's gentler, and it's just taking us to a new level of understanding and helping us to step within our power, which is really important. Whoa, I'm like taking you down. I'm so sorry, Reddit. How was that ride? Okay. So, Blessed is in the house. Joy. Gooey Sunshine, are you okay? I thought about you all week. Oh, honey. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I cried so much last week, which was good. It's important. It's important because Cree Warriors in the house. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. When you cry, it allows the energy to flow, and not only from what is immediately coming back, everything that's associated with, like especially with, let's say, relationships. Or it can even be a job. Like if you've been in the same job for a long time, and there's certain issues that come up again and again and again, and maybe frustration that would always present, or resentment that would present. Maybe for some of you, it's guilt for some reason, right? Like there's so many different scenarios out there, but heaviness within emotions can build up. And if the issue isn't resolved, like you can just like hang out there. And so when the issue comes up again, then it's like the compounding of all the times I'll call it a trauma, let's say, because all the times that you've received this trauma in some way can surface. And so that's what we're healing. We're healing the junk that's ready to heal, not necessarily everything that needs to heal, but we're healing some really important junk. And I would say, if not all of us, but the majority of us going through this healing right now, it's healing ancestry, it's healing lineage. And yeah, generations back and 7 generations forward, we're healing some really important shit. And so it's important for us to stand within our power. It really is. And to trust in what's right for you. And you know what the hard part is I can feel in my power, and then I'll get this wave of uncertainty that will come up. And what has helped for me is I did some journaling about what do I want? What do I need? What's important for me? What is in alignment with my soul? And I did this journaling, and as I was doing it, I was talking to my angels and guides, and I was just drawn to keep asking questions, and then they would answer the questions. And is anything going to change because of healings happen? Everything will stay the same because this hasn't changed and won't change. And so when the waves of uncertainty come up, I just go back to my journal and read it, and then I get back into my power. And you know what really helped? It was so cleansing. A friend of mine, and I'll read the messages that have come up in a second. A friend of mine, so synchronistic, she sent me a link to The Greatest Showman, This Is Me, to that song, This Is Me. And I listened to it, and I was singing it, and I was bawling my eyes out, just totally bawling my eyes. Yet, so I was having this beautiful emotional release, yet I was feeling empowered. This is me, I wish I could sing it for you, but I need to have the lyrics and stuff like that with me. But it was really good. And I listened to it again, and I listened to it again. And then I have a rug at my front door and a rug at my back door. And I listened to the song as I was beating the rugs against the brick wall. It was so therapeutic. And I was giving her, like, just totally giving her. And it felt so good, so freeing. Good workout too, man. I was holding in my abs too to keep my back safe and my shoulders and all that. And it was a very cleansing, therapeutic experience. So, hey, if you want me to send you the link to that song, you can DM me and I can send you the link, and you can do some rug beating too if you want. Totally recommend it. Okay, so Cree Warrior says, yes, a tear is good. Men only cry with too many beer. Oh, yeah, tears are cleansing. Yeah, tears are cleansing. Yeah, it would be great if men didn't have to have necessarily the beer to be able to cry, right? But it's been so ingrained within ancestry. Oh, Bless says, nice to see your stream. Awesome. Your skin absolutely glows. Your secret. Oh, SPC, thank you. I'm facing outdoor light. So I think that helps. But I also, I love this. From Sephora, I got this, what do you call this, highlighter? And it's this golden shimmery highlighter that I go like this. So if you're seeing it around here, then it's the shimmery highlighter that you can get from Sephora. So I think that's my secret. Okay. Oh, Angel Rock. Thanks, man. Thanks for the beautiful compliment. That's awesome. So with the weekly reading, I'm going to pull some cards to assist us. So I feel like the cards will be giving us messages to assist us each with our own healing. And if you're wanting to go a little bit deeper in what you need right now, after I pull cards for the collective, so for everyone, feel free to ask me to pull a card. And if you want to ask anything specific, you can. And if a lot of people want cards, then I'll just use my intuition as to who I'm going to pull for, okay? And we'll have fun. So the cards, I'm definitely feeling it in my throat chakra right now. I don't know if anyone else is feeling any kind of constriction in the throat. And I think the reason why I am is because with the journaling that I've done and the meditations that I've done lately, I just have more confirmation and conviction. So I'm just like, yeah, let's just say it. right? So I feel like because I haven't had an opportunity to be able to do that, it's like niggling, you will be soon, you know? Um, okay. So, I'm feeling like I need to pull cards from both of these decks. Both of them were like calling out, and I'm like, which one? So I'll stop fighting it and I'll pull cards from both. So I'll start with the daily crystal inspiration, and we'll see what messages come up for us. Okay. You know what? As I'm pulling this card, okay. So first of all, hold on. Okay, I forgot to set the intention beforehand, so I just want to make sure that the intention is set, and then I can just chat while I'm shuffling them. So I'm in so much gratitude. Hey, I got a new follower. Sweet. Okay, so I'm in gratitude because yesterday I was able to sit and eat on a patio, which I haven't done because things have started to open up slowly in Ontario. So I haven't done it in over a year. And I went with my eldest daughter, and it was so nice. We laughed, we had fun. We went to a local cidery, and I got a flight, so I was able to try 4 different ciders. I was like, take it, sip. You know, such a terrible mom. I'm like, sip, no one's looking. But anyways, we had so much fun together. I was so much gratitude for that. And then we came home and we watched a couple of episodes of Grey's Anatomy together. And I'm getting a little emotional. I'm feeling the tingling up here. I feel like I've had so much heaviness going on from a certain area of my life that it hasn't allowed that energy to flow as beautifully as it could. And so having that energy flow between my eldest and I was like super nice. It was awesome. So I'm in gratitude for that. All right. 4 cards, and I'm still having to pick from another deck too. So we got lots of messages that want to come out. Okay. The first card that came out, I'm feeling so much love from this card, just like looking at the color of it. And I guess because it's the color of the heart chakra, but it's aquamarine. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. And I actually feel like this is, I know I said heart chakra, but I'm actually feeling more thyroid area. So it's the connection, it's the bridge between the throat chakra and the heart chakra. So that's more like a greeny blue, like a sea green type of thing, a sea blue. And so the message is go with the flow. So we don't need, I got another follower. Woo woo. That's awesome. So we don't need to push anything right now. We don't need to I gotta figure things out, because that can trip us up. When we're in a space of needing to figure it out, it creates constriction around the situation. And so rather than constriction, we want the situation to flow because we want to receive the guidance, the ideas, the inspiration, the guidance that we need, and have that knowingness of how we're going to move forward, what is best for us, not getting into that fear place and that constriction of, holy shit, how the fuck is that going to work? We need to trust. We need to trust in the process. Hello, Trigger is in the house. Hi, Jackwab. I haven't seen you in a while. Sup, Yogini? Sup? Nice to have your energy, everybody. It's we have a beautiful combination of energy in both of the streams. So everyone who's here, and whether you're talking or not, if you just feel like lurking, you're still participating in the energy. So you're adding to it, which is nice. Okay, Just Alone. Hi, how are you? Remember I told you to keep that smile forever? Oh, thanks, Just Alone. Yeah, thanks for saying that, because it's nice for me to connect in again to that same energy. All right, Carnelian is the next card. Someone who I talk to sometimes on just a beautiful soul, an absolute beautiful soul, had picked up some cornelian from the beach near where they live. And so carnelian has been coming up. Thermogenics in the house, lurking from work. Nice. So carnelian, find your creativity. So you see how it's a beautiful orange color. So orange represents that second chakra. And so how can you find your creativity? Now, the second chakra is not just linked to creativity. It's linked to your joy, it's linked to your sexuality, it's linked to your fertility, and it's linked to abundance. The more playfulness that you have going on, the more you're in the flow of creativity, the more it grows. But you can also say the more the more you're in your sexy, that helps your creativity flow, your joy to flow if you're feeling sexy, because you're getting into that second chakra, right? Look, I even have to get my shoulders going when I'm talking about that, right? When you're in your sexy. And so whether you're trying to have a baby, you're wanting that fertility, then what can you do? Well, you can find ways to feel sexy, put on some sexy clothing, get some sexy music going. You know what? When I did some Kundalini yoga the other day, and it inspired me to put on some rock music. And that was helping me to feel even more sexy. Listening to Van Halen and Aerosmith and Guns N' Roses and like all of that. I'm like, fuck, this is awesome. And then, so music can help you to get into your creative flow. It can help to ignite your sexy. It can help to bring in joy. Maybe if you're thinking, oh, if I do this, that will bring me joy. Then if you do what brings you joy, then and you're wanting to increase your libido. You want to last longer, right? Or you just want to be interested in having sex, then that will help you with your sexuality. And all of this is going to help with abundance, help with fertility. So it's like where you're drawn to in that second chakra area can help to bring it in. And of course, even just carrying around carnelian in your pocket, putting it under your pillow as you sleep, throwing it in your bra, or if you wear tighty whities, if you wear boxers, it's not really going to stay. Unless they have I've never heard of iPhone pockets in boxers. Do they have such a thing? Because usually you'd wear pants, right? So anyway, so you probably don't have the going on. But wearing carnelian, Dirty Dancing. Cree Warrior, awesome. Okay, so either watching the movie Dirty Dancing can help ignite that second chakra, or dancing like Dirty Dancing. Why do I get the accent when I want to be sexy? I don't know. I get into my Madame Euphrosyne mode, but that accent has been a little bit different today. So it's not quite Madame Euphrosyne. There's a little bit of a twist to it, apparently. Okay, Ben Johnson's in the house. How's your running going, by the way? Okay, love your second chakra. Yes, you should love your second chakra. Are you saying you love my second chakra? But yeah, so you should be loving that second chakra and do what you can to I was going to say to bathe it, but I don't know why I was going to say bathe it. But it's basically giving that self-care, that self-care to that second chakra. What I wanted to say, I'm like, probably not appropriate to Reddit. So I'm gonna suck that back. Okay. So I didn't miss anything there. Okay, good. Let's go with the next card. So the next card is Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. So easily we can allow stuff. We can allow stuff, other people, situations to take up our time. But we do, I don't think this is charging. I'm sorry. I got distracted because there's not much, I don't think there's any charging going on here. Is there? I might be mistaken. I can't tell. Okay, anyways, hopefully we're okay. We can allow other things to impede on what we really want to do. So maybe it's like you're wanting to work out and you're wanting to do that regularly, but then this happens and this happens, and then you have to do this. But if you put it right into your scheduler and don't allow anyone to block time within that section, and you need to honor yourself. Working out is just an example. Maybe it's prepping for food so you can eat healthy. You can prep, you put it in your scheduler even to look up recipes and do your grocery list so you can actually have the good food in your house so you can eat well if that is one of your goals. Or maybe it's making time for you to have your alone time so then you can work that second chakra, right? You know, maybe we have to schedule that in to make sure it happens. Life can be so freaking busy. And I don't like, whether you're working, school, maybe you have kids, it can really take over your time if you allow it. So schedule yourself in. Belly dancing. Oh, yeah. Oh, Ben Johnson, thanks for the love and the kiss. Yes. Oh, my goodness. I took this 10-week belly dancing class before. Holy second chakra ignition. That is just amazing because you're moving your hips, right? Your hips is where that second chakra lies. So moving those hips in different ways, you can't help but feel sexy. I actually, on my YouTube channel, I posted a video, one quick move to ignite your sexuality, and it's doing a figure 8 or the infinity sign with your hips. So you can put on some music and just do that. And you can go both directions, balancing the feminine and then the masculine. And yeah, I think that's important. All right. The last card from this particular deck is Rainbow Obsidian. Heal your heart. So we had a new moon in Cancer on Saturday, and Cancer is about healing that heart. It's heart chakra stuff. Ben Johnson, you're working my second chakra right now. That's awesome. That is an honor that I'm doing that for you. So glad. I feel like I'm doing my job then, right? I am about helping to heal people's second chakras, spread joy. I started thinking about a new tagline for myself. My tagline was spread joy and inspire wellness. But no, we got to get that sexuality in there because it is all part of that second chakra. So I'm working on my new tagline. Stay tuned. It's going to be going on my website and my YouTube channel soon. All right. So heal. Yes, it was heal your heart. So a lot of relationship stuff has been coming up. So from last week into this week, and we have different wounds that have been bubbling to the surface to be healed. And as I said at the top of this stream, that we have some new healing energy coming through this week that is bringing us to a new level of healing. And allow yourself to acknowledge the emotions that come up, acknowledge the thoughts that are coming up, journal if you can. If there's certain wounds that you've had in regards to relationships that you just want to like this has been bothering you and this has been like you just want to like get all that out, write it out, then burn it. Okay. Because you don't want to write that in a journal and keep that shit just hanging out there. We want to create a new reality. So we're burning the old so we can step in to newness. We can step in to an alignment that's much better for us. So think about, when you think about relationships, think about what would be best for you. What would make you happy? It's, I used to have the thought, well, maybe I'm too selfish if I want to have it all. But that's not being selfish. That is, it's knowing yourself. And I know no one is perfect. No one is perfect. But as individuals, there is a match, whether it's a friendship, whether it's a love relationship, whether it's a work relationship, there's a match that works best. So we're in our power and we feel abundant and we feel respected and maybe even cherished, depending on the relationship, right? And so that's what we need to go after. That's what we need to harness. That's what we need to get clear on. Hinky Honky is in the house. I haven't seen you in a while. Could I have a reading? Yeah, hinky honky, absolutely. But right now, so I finished the 4 cards from that deck. Definitely pay attention to all these messages because these messages are relating to everyone. And I am drawn to pull some cards from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Oh, I'm drawn. I'm feeling I need to hear this sound. Let's see here. I'm drawn to shuffle these cards as if I was playing cards. I'm not going to do a major bend in them because I don't want to, I love these cards. I don't want to wreck them, but okay. Okay, so what does the collective need? What do we all need for this week to assist with our healing? Those. Okay. Ebony Star, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. All right, okay, so there's 4 cards, 3 of which are upside down. So when they're upside down, it's giving us an indication we're not fully embracing something. And so just keep that in mind. Okay, so the first one, Hinky, says Ebony Star. All right, the first one is siege, quiet time. We need to take some quiet time so we can get clear, so we can talk to our angels and guides. We can talk to our higher self. We can journal. We need this alone time. It's also that downtime is going to give us the time to heal. We need to allow that healing to come in. We need to be in our feminine side, our goddess side, our embracing and allowing ourselves to receive. So we need to slow down and take some time this week to get quiet and meditate. All right. The next card is Diana, focused intention. Focus intention. So be really clear on what you want. Our manifesting is ramping up super quick now. We're going to be manifesting things really quickly. That's where the energy is at. So you need to focus on what you want, on what you're creating. Don't focus on what shit. That's why if you're going to journal and write stuff out that I'm pissed off at this and this and this, you got to burn that shit, okay? And then focus on what you want and what you're creating, okay? So focused intention so you can bring in that awesomeness. Next card, Shine Live. What's happening, love? Hey, Shine Live. I feel like you're new because I don't recognize your name. If it's just that I'm not recognizing it, my apologies, but it's great to have you in here. Because you're new, make sure you subscribe if you like the energy. So we're doing a reading for the week. I already pulled some cards from the Daily Crystal Inspiration deck. Now I've got some cards going from the Goddess deck. And then if anyone wants me to pull some cards for them afterwards to go a little bit deeper to help with the healing, I'm there. Exquilax is in the house. Amazing Yogini. Woohoo! All right. Nice. I'm glad you're here. All right. So we had Diana. We had Siege. So, oh yeah. And remember, Diana was upside down. So I feel like some of you, but not all of you, are focusing on what's wrong, focusing on the shittiness of the situation, whether it is living circumstances or relationship circumstances, job, school, COVID, politics, whatever. I feel like there's some of us that are just like within the muck of it. And so that is not allowing us to move forward. We really need to change your focus. Watch your thoughts, because your thoughts are creating your reality. So you want to get your thoughts into a place of, I'm going to manifest some awesomeness for myself. So I'm going to focus on what I'm creating. The next one, which was also upside down, is AIM, leap of faith. Now is the time to charge forward. And it can be fucking scary. I have to tell you, with the new moon on Saturday, I was like, I have to do it. I have to do it today. I have to do it today. And then when the time came, I'm like, holy fucking shit, this is so scary. And because the fear of the unknown, right? Fear of the unknown, maybe a bit of fear of judgment, right? Fear, yeah, for sure there was fear of judgment in there. Fear of failure, right? Fear of, I'm not making the right decision, right? What if I'm messing up? So all that stuff can come up in waves, and then you got to find your power and release those distorted patterns of thought. And that's why I recommend getting that quiet time, as Siege said, and journal. Because when you get into that place when the fear is coming up, go back to the journal to get back into your strength. Listen to some fun music to find your inner power, okay? So it is time to make a leap. If you are wanting to make a change in your life, if there's an area in your life that is not working, you need to do something about it. It's not just going to fix for you. You need to do something. So what are you going to do? Hinky honky, what was your leap of faith? I'm not going to share that right now because of circumstances. So, hey, got a new follower. Whoop, whoop. All right. Thank you. Awesome to stay connected. So, yeah, it's not appropriate for me to share it right now, but I will. I will share it. And then Ebony Star would like a reading. Yeah. Okay. So here is the final card that I pulled from the Goddess deck, and it is Isis, past life. Yes. Hey, I was saying this at the beginning. It's ancestral shit, ancestral patterning that is there. And if it's not healed, it's just going to stay there. Nothing's going to change. So getting clear on what you want, standing your ground, speaking your truth, making the changes that you need to happen, leap of faith. You got to just go for it. Otherwise, no change is going to happen. And in some cases, contracts are ending. We can have, contracts with different relationships within our life, such as a lifelong partner, right? And, but it's not just lifelong partners. And I shouldn't say lifelong, not all. Maybe the intention was going to be lifelong, right? But in some cases, contracts are needing to end because maybe you're in realization of what's not working for you, right? And so you take that leap of faith, you move forward, contract, done. But it's also, did you learn the lessons? Because you want to learn the lessons. You got to dig. If you don't learn the lessons, then you're going to get into another contract with someone else to help complete the contract that was unfinished business. Okay? So you have to learn the lessons before, otherwise you'll just get into the same type of situation. So making sure you're learning from this. And so how do you heal past life stuff, right? It's about, there's different examples that I can give you because it's going to be different for all of us. But for me, let's see what I can say. So for me, I had a lot of unworthiness, right? Look at me just sprawling my leg over spread. I didn't think I was worthy of kindness, of gentleness, of being cherished. I didn't think I was worthy of that. And there was so many examples within my life, different relationships. So certain friendships where I was constantly being jabbed, and that friendship would end, and then another one, and being jabbed again, and then with family relationships, right? Family relationships, love relationships, same type of thing. It's feeling of not being good enough and not being worthy, and needing to be less than, not feeling like I couldn't be abundant without someone else. So that kind of shit, right? Those are just examples of, and maybe some of you can relate to that, but you can each have your own patterns that need to be released. Also, on the sexual side, because I've been healing a second chakra pattern, so I know that there's been some blockages in the second chakra through my ancestral line. So as I'm healing myself, I'm acknowledging this and healing it and working past it, then it ends up healing the generations. So that's all you got to do. You just got to work on you. All right. I've been through that. All right, Ebony Star. Do you have an ascended master I met someone who can reach the fifth level. Oh, hinky honky. Cool. Um, you know what? We have different language, right? And I'm still learning so much. And so, like, I've heard people talk about, 3D and 7D I'm assuming 5D, fifth level. I have not even been inspired or drawn to. I need to find out about what is this. I haven't been drawn to do that yet. And I just know I work with my angels and guides. I haven't necessarily asked, are you an ascended master? I'm not always even asking their names. It's more I can learn as I go, right? And I keep learning and growing, and I haven't even taken any workshops lately because of COVID, other than my yoga certification and stuff like that. So in time, I don't even know how to answer that. I have the same water bottle. Nice. I normally have my shakes in here, but I'm just using it as my water bottle. Okay, so Hinky Honky would like a reading, and Ebony Star would like a reading. I'm learning as I go too. Yeah, we can't know it all, right? We can't know it all, I guess, like right now. But yeah, we're learning and growing. And what's cool is, I've been on this spiritual journey for 17 years now. And I've learned so much. And then I could meet someone else who's on the journey for 17 years, and they've learned so much, but they've learned different stuff. So it's neat. It's been a neat, and it's neat to be able to share that with each other. Nick B. Nick. Oh, thanks for the hugs. Appreciate it. All right. Thank you. And thanks for the upvotes and all that. I really appreciate it. So, Hinky Honky, I'm going to pull a card for you, and I'm drawn to use my Manifest Your Magnificence. So these are cards for kids, but I feel like the energy from these cards will be appropriate for you. So I love pulling cards from here. And they make me smile. They're like the warm, fuzzy type of cards. Well, they all have wonderful messages. That's why I like using oracle cards. They all have very positive messages. Okay, so the first card is I am conscientious. I always do what I know is right. I always do what I know is right. So there's the back of the card. So I feel like for you, this card is coming up for integrity. So okay. I feel you can let me know, because sometimes the interpretation might interpret it the way that works for you. Okay. So I feel like maybe there's either been a concern that someone might question your integrity. It actually could just be you questioning whether other people are questioning your integrity, like that fear of that judgment, like underlying there about your integrity. But this is the confirmation that you do have amazing integrity. And sometimes you need to sometimes it's your perception about a situation that might make you feel like, ooh, this is not right. But really, it's the perception that needs to change. And once you acknowledge that, then you'll realize that I am in integrity. I am in integrity. So different perceptions and patterns of thought can distort our reality. So please always keep that in mind, because sometimes it's just going to be the thought pattern, the distortion of the pattern of thought that we need to shift. So you do have integrity. You are a good person. And I'm feeling this right now in the third chakra. So just above your belly button and below your ribs. So it is associating, and somehow it's been depleting your power, not feeling in your power. So whatever's been going on, it's been making you feel a little bit less than, not totally solid in what you're doing, right? So, but having this acknowledgement right now is helping you to step back into that power, helping you to light that third chakra flame. Okay, so I'm feeling movement in there right now. I'm feeling lightness in there right now. Take a deep breath into that third chakra. Breathe out, feel the vibration elevating. Okay, there's some golden energy that's being channeled to you right now, helping with the healing process and helping to bring everything associated with this heaviness to the surface. So pay attention over the next 3 days as to what types of thought patterns and emotions bubble up for you, because this wants to be cleared and it's ready to be cleared. And there is an association with integrity, but there's the underlying fear of judgment. You judging yourself, feeling like your decisions are somehow not good enough, right? That not good enough aspect is within there. Okay. The next card. Okay, so I'm still feeling it here. There's still going to be some movement that needs to continue to happen. You've nailed it so far. Okay, cool, hinky honky. So we're going to see that I'm asking the energy to continue in this area throughout the rest of the stream, okay? Just to, because it's not done. It needs to continue. Okay. I am complete. I am. The message on the other side is, I come fully equipped to do things I need to do in this world. And I feel some emotions pulling up with this. I feel some, like in the form of sadness, grief, tears. I feel the needing to cry. Because there's been instances in your life where people are cutting you down for not having the skills, the know-how, the ability to be able to create what you want. But you have all the knowledge that you need. You have all the guidance that you need. You're connected. You're connected to source energy. You're connected to, you have access to the ideas, the inspiration, the guidance that you need. And it's just one step at a time, listening to what's the next step, taking action, trusting in it, moving forward. What's the next step? Trusting in it, moving forward. So that less than feeling is also associated with this. And it's like that inner child that wants to cry. And so even as a child, it's like, don't do that. Don't touch that. Just not trusting that you can do it on your own. And so I'm feeling the root chakra right now is ignited. So the root chakra is receiving a healing right now. So if you bring your attention down to either your perineum, your tailbone, your labia, your whatever you got down there, okay? So bring your attention. Oh, I'm sorry. My dog has kennel cough. Got it from a neighbor's dog. And, oh, it sounds so gross. I'm so sorry. I don't know if you can hear that. My poor Chewy. So what does that say? Okay. Sorry. I thought I missed a message. Okay. Let me just get back into the flow of it. Okay. So we still have the healing energy coming to your third chakra. And then in your first chakra, we also have the healing energy. I'm seeing a spinning wheel of red energy, right? That's the color of your first chakra, your root. And there's also some beautiful golden energy coming in. It's like doing some cleaning, okay? It's cleansing it, helping to lighten the energy, helping to increase the vibration of it, to transmute the energy. This is definitely an ancestral pattern. So you've experienced it in this lifetime, but your parents and grandparents and great-grandparents and aunts and uncles and things like that have all been carrying this. Maybe not everyone has carried this particular pattern within them. But it's been a big one. I'm not being able to handle it on your own, but you can. So find ways to show that independence. I think there's even going to be just some small actions that you can take so you can be independent. And even if you do have some independence in your life, it's just right now, these small actions that are associated with independence is just helping to reinforce that you don't need that shit anymore. Like that pattern is just not accurate anymore. So I hope that makes sense. I still feel the energy working there a bit, still very much in the third chakra. So pay attention what comes up this week for you, okay? And you can let me know if that resonates. Okay, Hinky Honky, thank you. I'll PM you a quick sentence if that's okay to explain why you nailed it. Yeah, absolutely. I would love that. I would love it. All right. Is Ebony Star still in the house? Because Ebony wanted a reading. Just send me a message if you're still in the house, and if anyone else would want a reading, I'll do. It might be like a couple more, but I'm going to trust that whoever is getting this reading, the messages will be affecting many of us, right? The messages that come up will be able to relate to it on some level. So I always trust in that beautiful synchronicity. Ebony's here. Hinky Honky says, thank you. You're welcome. All right, Ebony Star. I love that name, by the way. And anytime I hear Ebony, I do think of that old school song, Ebony and Ivory come together in perfect harmony, side by side on my piano keyboard. Oh Lord, why don't we? Anyways, I'm sounding more like a cat in heat, and that's okay, right? That's okay. I didn't warm anything up. And even if I did, still sounded like cat in heat. I have to tell you, when I was in high school and did like voice lessons and stuff, like with music class, it was way better then. But hey, if I want to sing, fuck it, I'm gonna sing. Here we go. Yeah, feel the power in those cards. What does Ebony need? What does Ebony need? Sing it, girl. Very nice. Awesome. Okay. Oh, Glenn Carlson's in the house. Sweet. Okay, nice. Yes, absolutely, Glenn. And then Cree Warrior says, carrying the pattern. I like that message. Sweet. I'm glad you like it, Cree. All right. What does Ebony Star? And then I'm also thinking, yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad when I can make myself laugh, right? Because even when we have pain going on, discomfort going on, laughter can really help with shifting the energy. Because to flow through something, the lighter the energy, the easier it is to flow through. You know, if you think of needing to walk through muck, really thick, heavy muck, and that you can associate that with the density of energy, the heavy emotions, it would be hard. It's hard to walk through that, right? When I think of walking through clean, clear water with no turbulence, just clear water, like let's say in a pool, so much easier to walk through. And heck, if you can be really in a great place, why not hop on a raft and just flow, right? Just flow with the current. Okay, so I pulled 3 cards. 3 came out for you, Ebony Star, from the Archangel Oracle deck. So that's where I pulled your cards from. Outdoors, honey. Oh, water is my element. Nice. That's awesome. And it's also the element of the second chakra, flow. Makes sense, doesn't it? Does that not make sense? Okay, so the message is from Archangel Jophiel. Go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature. Relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. So the getting out in nature cards from my various decks have been coming up a lot. So we need to connect in with Mother Gaia. Get out there, ground into Mother Earth, get your feet in the soil, soak it up, people. So you're gonna like breathe into that soil, and think about breathing into all of the nutrients that are within Mother Earth, including all those incredible crystals and all the energy and the healing from those crystals. And as you breathe out, feel it coming into your feet and up your legs and your hips, just enveloping every single cell in your body. So think about doing that. If you are drawn to hugging a tree, go hug a tree. We all need to hear this message, okay? We all need to get outside. And if it's safe and you can do this, you can take your shoes off and really get in there, okay? So that is needed. It's not only going to help with de-stressing, it's going to help us to integrate the messages that have been coming through, the healing that has been coming through. We can bring those learnings to our consciousness so we can release that crap. We also need to take the time to meditate, get quiet, get silent, even just taking a nap and allowing yourself to receive healing. That will help us to flow better. Okay, the next card, brilliant ad. You have a booger hanging out of your nose. Really? I don't think I do, but you know what? I gotta check, right? Like, how can I not? So I'll go like, it doesn't feel like it. So anyways, my regulars that are in here, if I really do have that, let me know. I appreciate it. I would do it for you too. But sometimes people just want to, they just want to spoil your fun or make you laugh or whatever. Okay, so the next card is Breathe, Archangel Raphael. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. So this week, again, oh, nice, brilliant. Okay. This week we are going through this next level of healing. And so breath work is really important, and doing yoga could really help. Just doing breathing, doing meditation. Now, it's that exhale that is so important. That exhale is going to help you to dip into that parasympathetic nervous system. So if you have your exhale last longer than your inhale, it really helps you to get into that relaxation. And I think it's important, like normally with yoga breathing, meditation breathing, it's in and out through your nose. But we are going to have to do some breath work as well, exhaling through the mouth. And that is really going to help us to release this energy, because I'm feeling such a deep release that needs to happen. And if you can do an exhale with a sigh, okay, so it will help. So more like a dragon's breath, right? Lion's breath, you can stick out your tongue and make some noise. So okay, and that's lion's breath. So, but the breath work is really going to be helping right now. And the final card for Ebony Star is Indigo and Crystal Children. Indigo and Crystal Children. Okay, so Archangel Metatron, you have a bond with children. In particular, you can help children who are sensitive. So, Ebony Star, you have a beautiful gift in being able to help the really high vibrational children that are here to really help create mass healing across the planet. The real high vibes are super, super sensitive. And I was just about to say, and I am super, super sensitive. And then I stopped myself because I'm like, oh, people are going to think it's an ego-based thing. But I decided to say it because I know in my heart it's not an ego-based thing. I just know I'm very sensitive. And that's why I've had to make some really big changes in my life. And I have been all along. Like, it's been a process of, I got to get that out of my life. I got to get that out of my life, because I'm aligning more and more with what is in alignment with my soul, right? And it doesn't make you weaker. It just makes you a good listener to what you need. which is really, really important. So you are a gift to these children, and I feel like you are super sensitive yourself. So you need to be gentle and kind with yourself, and make sure that you're making choices that are for your highest and greatest good. And anytime you can work with children, whether you're thinking of changing a career, or or maybe having children yourself, I feel like a big breath needs to take a deep breath in and a big breath out with a sigh. Okay. um, yeah, I feel you working with children. And I'm seeing you right now with one particular child. I'm not getting an image with this child. I'm just seeing it's like the outline of you with one particular child, that you're making such a beautiful impact. And if this child is not in your life just yet, you will be getting a sign very soon that they're either coming into your life, or then they will be in your life. Okay. Keep breathing out. Keep breathing out here. I am so overwhelmed. Bless you, healer. I'm so sorry you're overwhelmed, honey. Okay, you can take another deep breath into that third chakra, okay? Deep breath out with a sigh. That overwhelmment you are feeling is a pattern of, how am I going to be able to deal with that? I'm the power to be able to deal with that, and I don't even know what I should be doing. So those types of thoughts that are creating the constriction. It's constriction and uneasiness. The word nausea even comes to mind. Okay, so you can handle this. You are strong enough. And the universe has got your back. Ask them for assistance. You have a team of angels and guides that are just like, hey, call upon us when you need to, and tell them to deal with the stuff, right? Just say, I'm overwhelmed right now. I can't handle this. I need to put it into your hands. But then you need to be in that place of trust that they've got your back. Okay? Because you are strong enough. You're wonderful. You're beautiful. You're amazing. And it's about remembering how amazing you are. And I'm feeling some emotion coming up right now. It's like a welling up that I'm feeling right now. And I feel like you needed that reminder of what a beautiful soul you are. And you're always doing the best that you can. And sometimes people are going to be pissed off at you because you're not being who they want you to be. You're not meeting their expectations. But that's not your role here, to meet other people's expectations. Your role is to embrace you for all that you are, because you are perfect as you are. And the fact that you keep on growing and changing and looking at your shit, that is perfection right there. Okay? Okay, so I'm feeling it in the heart chakra right now. Take a deep breath into your heart. Allow the healing through your breath out. Okay, so there's some constriction within the heart right now that is starting to loosen. And on my Friday night party, there was such a beautiful picture that they gave me in the head when we were doing heart healing. And it was like like a walnut. And then there was like a walnut cracker, a nutcracker. But then the image shifted to be this like heart stuffy, this pink stuffy, really light and fluffy. And that stuffy kept growing and growing, that lightness. So if that picture works for you in your mind's eye, feel that happening within your heart right now. Feel it opening and getting lighter, because you're receiving healing to your beautiful heart, because you deserve that. Okay? You deserve love. You deserve to feel the most intense love that you've never felt in this lifetime. You're ready to feel that, and you deserve that. You're worthy of that. Okay. Okay, Ebony Star is feeling overwhelmed, but in a good way. Okay, beautiful. Okay, wonderful. Enthusiastic nodding, not directly on topic with readings, but how did you get comfortable with working with chakras? And Glenn Carlson, let me know if you're still here for your reading. Okay, chakras, and start feeling aligned with them. I was gifted chakra stones and have no idea where to start. Ebony Star, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. I started to feel comfortable with chakras because the first thing I did was I took a Reiki certification course, because I wanted to learn about energy, how to work with energy, learn about the chakras. And so, yeah, I started with that. And so there's different books out there that you can get to learn about chakra systems and what they're each associated with. And yeah, there's different stones that you can use to help heal. So what you can do is, if you know which stone and where to place it, you can even just lie down, place a stone on your first chakra, one on your second, one on your third, one on your third, one on your fourth, one on your fifth, one on your sixth. And if you're lying down, just place one near the crown and just tune into your body. Allow yourself to feel the energy in those areas. And you know what would be even more powerful, actually, what I'm thinking about is doing one at a time. Just start one on your first chakra and see what you feel there. Start feeling that energy and how it flows. I also really like to do it with essential oils. You know, what essential oils do I need? And I'll pick up an oil in my hand, like the bottle. I'll pull it to my heart. And then sometimes I just won't feel anything. And be like, okay, that oil's not for me today. And I'll hold another one to my heart. And then sometimes I'll feel like intensity. I might even feel a wave of emotion coming up. I'm like, this is a yes. So this is the oil that I need for today. And so that is working with energy. It's listening to the energy within your body and feeling the energy of, let's say, an essential oil or a stone, and then how they work together. Okay, Ebony Star, hey, thank you for the coin gift. Thank you, honey. Do you live in Michigan City? No, I live in Uxbridge, Ontario, Canada. But if any of you are ever interested in a one-on-one channeled reading and a healing session, I do them online. And so you can always visit my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca, and you can book a reading there. And you can send me a message first if you just want to find out more about how they work. Enthusiastic nodding, amazing, thank you. You are so welcome. All right, so okay, Glenn Carlson's still in the house. Awesome. And Cree Warrior, loving you. Oh, thanks, Cree. I'm excited after this stream. Okay, so Glenn Carlson, let's pull a card for you. Let's see. Here we go. I'm not pulling from this deck. Oh, I'm drawn to my Healing with the Angels deck for you. Okay. I'm glad everyone's here. This is so fun. This is such a gift to be able to do this. I really love this. And live streaming has created so much healing for me in my life. I'm so grateful to be able to do this. Okay. Glenn. Dusty's in the house. Hey. All right. So Glenn, what does Glenn Carlson need for today? Oh, there's another one there. Okay. Okay, Glenn. I'm feeling my third chakra right now. I'm looking at you down there because that's where your message is. I should look up here. So I'm feeling something within the third chakra. So the third chakra is associated with your confidence, your courage, it's your power center, you know, stepping in your power. So something is going on in here right now. Okay, the first card that came up is forgiveness. Oh, Gary Max, I would love, 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 love a reading. Okay, Gary Max, we'll see. I should be able to do one after this, okay? So, Glenn, who do you need to forgive? I feel like you first of all need to forgive yourself. And I'm feeling some emotion it's like at the back of the throat. I feel emotion. So maybe and I'm feeling it in the heart now too. So have you said something to someone that hurt them? Did you say something hurtful that you feel bad about? Maybe you regret, because you don't like to hurt them, but it kind of just happens sometimes. It might be a different interpretation that I'm not quite getting, but it was at the back. It was at the back, and it was in the throat, but I'm feeling it from the heart. So, like a love type of relationship. It could also be with you not speaking your truth, and you need to forgive yourself about that. And then who else do you need to forgive for them not meeting your expectations? Because we need to stop placing expectations on other people. We need to simply allow them to be themselves. And that can be tough because sometimes when we allow them to be themselves, it just them being themselves pushes our buttons. And so if that's the case, there can be clearing that can happen. And it can be ancestral clearing, right? And if you clear that shit, those buttons no longer need to be pushed. And then there can be more gentleness that happens. And if it's not cleared, then it's like the pattern will continue. Okay. You can let me know if that resonates so far, but there's more cards that come up. The artwork on your cards is beautiful. Yeah, I love it too. I love it too. And Jilly is asking for a reading as well. Okay, so the next card that came up is new love. New love. So this could mean you're already in a new love relationship, or one is coming to you. Maybe this is the confirmation that you needed, that one is coming. And if it is about one is coming, then this forgiving yourself is going to be important before you will be successful in the next relationship or within this current new love relationship. The healing needs to happen. We need to take ownership. Ownership is important. What role are you playing in this? It's always a two-way. And within all of our relationships, look at the other person as a mirror for yourself. So what do they do that you do as well, but maybe in a different way? Or what do they do that really pisses you off that you should actually be doing more of? Or you should be doing less of? So it's important for you to see the mirror. So when someone is pissing you off, immediately go to, what is my role in this? Okay? Ownership, responsibility. All we can do is work on ourselves. When you work, you can't change anyone else. When you work on yourself, then it can allow the energy to open so other people in our life can have change. They can go through their own healings. It's not a guarantee because they have to want to be able to move to that next level. But I feel like some people need to hear this. But when you're always the one that's doing all the changing, the healing, and they're not interested in that and don't think it's their problem at all because they're right, then that's a one-way situation happening, and then that's not going to work. And then things need to move on from there. Okay, so, and the final card is spiritual growth. So within this love relationship, you are or will be having beautiful spiritual growth. So this is opening yourself up to really tuning in to who you are, aligning with who you are, listening to your angels and guides, even if you don't necessarily believe in angels and guides, but you believe in your intuition, you trust in your gut, you trust in those thoughts that pop into your head. You don't need to have the lingo of angels and guides. You can just like, yeah, I'm just good at this. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good, whatever your belief systems are. But yeah, you're going to have some brilliant, the more in alignment that you get through looking at your shit is really going to open up your world for you, help things to flow, bring in more abundance and everything. I think it's a beautiful thing. So these are good messages. Just please forgive yourself. And again, I'm feeling the throat. So do you need to speak your truth about something? Do you need to be honest with yourself about something and honest with someone else about something? So let me know if that resonates for you. And okay, teacups of whiskey. Okay, says, it's safe to say that the cards always mean something to us. Yours look like they match you perfectly. The card, okay, cool. Awesome. I love the energy from that message. Okay, Klutzy gave the silver award. Thanks, Klutzy. I haven't seen you in a while. It's nice that you're here. Okay, Glenn Carlson says, thank you. You are so welcome. And you are a beautiful soul. Yeah. I just want to say that please remember your own awesomeness. And you're just doing the best that you can every single day. And you don't need to be perfect, but the perfection comes in you going through your journey and having your learnings and speaking your truth and making choices that are best for you, are most in alignment with your soul. And that's all you got to do, okay? And remember how awesome you are. Okay. I'm starting to get really hungry. I need to eat too. From Brazil. I love it. Hello, Adriano MG Burr. Northern Lowell's in the house. Hey, Yogini, hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you. I hope you are too. Gary Max says, I'm so excited. I've never had a reading before. And then Klutzy says, hi, beautiful. It's nice to see you. Yeah, it's nice to see you too. Okay, Gary Max, we're going to your reading. I know that someone else was saying they wanted a card as well. I don't see their message here right now. So you know what? I am just going to stick with Gary Max for now. This will be my last one, but trust that the messages that come out will be impactful for everyone in our own unique way. Okay. So Gary Max, guys, what should I have for lunch? I'm overwhelmingly hungry right now. It hit me like a Gary Max truck. It's just like, oh, you're hungry. You need to eat. I'm the type of person that if I don't eat regularly, I can get hangry, right? Because I lose the ability to think properly even. It's just like, oh, but I'm like, I can't even think now of what I'm going to eat. I just have to put something in my mouth. Okay. Gary Max, we're going to go fantasy like. We're going to do Oracle of Unicorns. So nice artwork. I love the artwork on these cards. These cards bring up beautiful fantasy. Okay, miracles. Anything is possible. All right, what does Gary Max need? Okay. significant cards have been coming out. Sometimes it's just like one card. It's just like a single card reading. But today it's been usually a few cards. And so Gary Mack's 4 cards wanted to come out to give you messages today. Okay, I feel like these messages are actually going to be fairly quick. Okay, so the first one is receive. Be open to receiving goodness. Believe you are worthy of abundance. A gift is coming to you soon. So you're having a heart healing, and this is to your self-love, which is represented in pink. And that self-love is also that receiving of abundance, being open to receiving abundance. Abundance does come from that second chakra. So it's also really important for you to find ways to ignite that play, ignite that happy, ignite that sexy, that joy. Okay, so getting yourself in a beautiful space by trusting that good things are coming your way. And that helps for the abundance to flow in beautifully. But right now you have some beautiful heart energy coming in, some heart healing energy. I can feel it coming into the heart. It's actually a swirling silvery gold energy. I need to swallow. There's something in that second chakra here. Okay, so a little bit of congestion sorry, not second chakra, the throat chakra. A little bit of congestion in the throat chakra right now. So it's like you're ready to speak your truth, but it's going to be tough. And maybe you've been sucking it back a bit. You know, I was needing to suck back some loogies that were coming down my throat. You let me know if that's accurate, but I'm just saying, okay, is that the message that they're giving me here? Okay, so be open to receive. So really harness in your patience this week, your patience, your gentleness. Be gentle on yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself some self-care. So what self-care is different for everybody. What could that be for you? Maybe it's going to take an extra long shower. Maybe it's going to go for a swim by a pool, a lake, a river, a stream. It depends if you like water, if that's your thing. But that will also help emotions to flow too. So help any residue of stuff to release. Being around water would be really good. Okay, next card needs to come up. No, yeah, no, I need to do this one. Okay, what's this card? Intuition. Listen to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what. Look at the artwork on that card. So you are being divinely guided, and you do have beautiful intuition, and it's about trusting in that so you can move forward in the way that is best for you. So moving forward, and I feel like a little bit of fear coming up. I'm feeling something in the second chakra right now, and the third chakra, as I'm getting more tired, more energy dropping, right? I'm like, oh, okay. So, what am I getting there? Yeah, so it's about standing in your power, and what would be helpful for you is picture a flame in your third chakra. This is your power center. And I just uncrossed my legs. This week, try to avoid crossing your legs. It might sound silly, but we really want you to feel grounded and in your power, okay? So feet, when you're sitting, feet firmly planted on the ground. Take a nice deep breath into that Mother Earth and feel the energy coming up and empowering that third chakra. Also listening to empowering music. So I don't know if you were here, Gary Mack, near the beginning. I was talking about listening to The Greatest Showman and the song This Is Me. So I full on recommend listening to that several times, belting it out if you're inspired. Put in earbuds so you can like just hear it solidly into yourself. And if there's any other songs that really create that power within yourself, it's the time to do that. But you do have very strong intuition, so listen to that. Take steps, move forward, move forward. Okay, the next one is beloved. And I'm still sucking back some mucus here. Beloved, prepare for your life partner. Romance is returning to your relationship. Believe you are lovable. So you have a beautiful transformation that's going on. You can see the butterflies on that card. Butterflies always represent transformation. I'll move that a little bit closer again. Okay. Also, I just want to see what else I noticed within this card. It's so beautiful and mystical. And we got the power of the unicorn here, which is miracles. When I think about a unicorn, I think of miracles. I think of fantasy. I think of anything as possible. So if you're currently in a love relationship, changes are happening within that relationship to take you to a new level of fulfillment that you never thought was possible. So trust in that. If you're not in a current relationship, a magical, magnificent one is coming to you to bring you to a whole new level of fulfillment. So that is wonderful news. I'm feeling pressure in my heart chakra right now. So it's a beautiful heart healing is happening. Please continue to accept that energy that's coming into your heart right now, because you are receiving healing energy that is going to help with bringing in the abundance. So take a deep breath into your heart right now. Breathe out with a sigh. Okay, even wearing the color pink could be helpful. Accessorizing with pink could be helpful. Even green, just helping heal heart chakra. You can find some crystals to even assist you, or some essential oils. You can even just do a quick Google essential oils for healing a heart. Maybe it's a broken heart or trauma to the heart, Okay, so the next one is delight. What a playful, amazing card. I feel like this brings luck and abundance and beauty and playfulness. Delight. Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in the simple things. Always expect the best. So really focus on the amazingness that's in your life right now. Maybe even create a gratitude journal to start writing in the things that you're in gratitude for, or simply when you wake up in the morning, maybe before bed, or maybe both, list at least 3 things, if not more, things that you're in gratitude for. And those little things, even having your cup of coffee or tea in the morning and fully enjoying that, being in so much gratitude for doing that. When I was able to go out into a patio yesterday, oh my goodness, I was in so much gratitude. I can't believe I'm out here. There's other people around too. They were quite distant, but that was just awesomeness. And to have that alone time with my daughter, that awesomeness, so much gratitude. So be in gratitude for the little things that you can do right now. And that is going to create that gratitude energy is going to create more playfulness and more abundance in your life, and stay in that place to be open to receive. So I hope everyone can take the messages from those cards, because they will benefit all of us. So I am so hungry. I need to eat. I'm just going to catch up on messages. Hi. Oh, Klutzy says, hi, beautiful. It's nice to see you. Nice to see you too. Deleted, selected. Was it me? What was you? Gary Max, LOL. What was the LOL for? Okay. Adrian, Brazilian food. Haha. Oh, yeah, I would love to have some Brazilian food. Midas, reading. What is this about? Midas, I do channeled readings. I bring in information to help us to heal. Heal old wounds, help us to align with our soul's purpose. And what I naturally do is help to ignite that second chakra, which is the center of your joy, your creativity, your fertility, your sexuality, and your abundance. So anytime you come to my streams, you're always getting a big boost of second chakra energy. Okay, Gary Max says, wow, amazing, accurate. Thank you so much. You've nailed it. Okay, my father passed away 2 weeks ago. A lot of what you said hit home. Just wow. Oh, Gary Max, I'm sending you so much love. You can feel me. If you can feel me energetically right now, I am wrapping my arms around you and giving you a massive hug. Okay? And you so deserve that love. Northern Lolo, enjoy your snack, Yogini. Bye. Thanks, Northern Lolo. Bad Daddy. What will I say next? I don't do that kind of stuff. Okay. Cree Warrior, always powerful and awesome time. Oh, yay. Thanks, Cree. Hey, Kevin Bryant. I didn't realize you were there. Hi, it's so nice to see you live. I hope you have a good day. Yeah, I hope you have a great day too. So thank you, everybody. It was wonderful to be here. As always, it's a total honor. I will be doing yoga tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time on Twitch and on YouTube. And you know what? I might end up dropping Twitch. If you tend to go to the Twitch streams, I keep on having issues with Twitch. It keeps like dropping the stream in the middle of it, and I don't know what's going on. So I feel like the universe is like, this is not the best platform for you. So anyways, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll see what happens, but after that, I might end up switching it. But tomorrow's yoga is going to be Kundalini inspired. So we're really going to take that second chakra energy and we're going to be pulling it up. It's going to be a lot of hip movements and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going to be similar to the Kundalini inspired one that I did last Thursday on a different platform. So some of you are aware that I'm also on, I have a very tame, this can ignite some judgment here in some people and whatever, I'm still going to say it. Hey, new follower, whoop, whoop. Yeah, I have a very tame OnlyFans. And the reason why I have this OnlyFans is for me to have a safe space where I can explore feeling sexy. And being okay with it, you know, with it not being like a dirty or a bad thing. And so, yeah, I did a Kundalini inspired yoga there too. It probably won't be as sexy, I guess, as that one was last week, but it will be inspired and it will, it could create a Kundalini awakening. So you might even want to Google that and see if you're interested in actually doing the class to create that awakening for yourself. It's definitely helped a whole lot of shit bubble up for me, which was perfect. Yes, hip movements. All right, awesome. All right, you are so welcome, Klutzy, for the amazing energy. Thank you for saying that. All right, much love to you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for yoga. Bye. Okay, so I ended the broadcast there. I'm going to end it for you guys. So much love sending your way. Thanks for coming out. Mwah. Bye, guys. See you later.